Oh, I meant to. My actual PB is 49 minutes something seconds. I need to fiddle with the timer settings so that it actually shows what my PB is and not like what the average is. Alright, so he's going to get up and start running at 23 and a half seconds. World record in this category, 29 minutes. Oh, no. Crap, it's either 29 minutes or I think 29 minutes for a route that uses a shortcut. I think it's 34 minutes for a normal route, which is what I'm doing. And how did I do that so fast? Wait, I wasn't even paying all that much attention, and I beat my PB by 2 seconds on that segment. I'm gonna go back and watch that. How did I've done this several times, and I beat my PB by 2 seconds. I only started speedrunning this Wednesday. Monday. Last Monday I started speedrunning this. So we are jumping forward like this, so that way the momentum of him jumping forward pushes the boat just a little bit, just boosts the boat a little bit forward each time I do this. And then we're gonna jump off, and then we're gonna grab the handle that somebody left there specifically for this reason. And mind you, I only started speedrunning this Monday, so I'm still learning a whole bunch of stuff myself. But I do think I've familiarized myself enough to be okay at it. The top 100 I think is 47 minutes, I believe. Top 100 is 47 minutes. Maybe it's 46, and my PB is 49 minutes, so I'm not too far off from getting there. There's a faster way of doing that. You don't have to turn around and get a running start, but I'm still learning this. And up we go. As you can see, jumping, generally speaking, faster than running. And depending on the slope, I'll have LIMBO actually take a few steps first. And in other instances, I'll have him jump in more rapid succession, like right here, because that's faster in more rapid succession because we're going up a slope like this. I'm giving him a running start to get him over that. I mean, once you've done it enough times, really it's all about feel. Like whenever you're like on a relatively flat surface like this, you're going to have them jump in this not as fast succession like I was earlier. But other times, you'll have them take a few steps and get a running start like I had him do just a moment ago. There's a skip called box skip in which you can actually manipulate the physics of the game and send LIMBO flying over. But speedrunners, they recommend that you learn that literally last. I mean, hell, maybe I should have given it a shot just to show you what it's like. What it'll look like. Oh, nope, what am I doing? There we go. Dude, why am I so far ahead? Normally I'm even. I really can't figure out what I... My honest theory is I started the timer early. So we got some spider manipulation right here. You can actually... Oh. You can actually hold on to this trap from the right side instead of the left, but I'm still learning this. Here I am on the left side. You can actually do it from the right side. I mean, it saves, I think, maybe a second. And then obviously before that third swipe, we're gonna take a step back. Oh, okay. Now we're taking a step back to out of this third swipe. Ah! You can more smoothly go over that that platform right in front of that hill. And then there's a way to jump just precisely so that you can make one last little jump up that sticky spider web. Alright, and so one of my least favorite parts of this game, not specifically how we get racked up, it's this one specific jump. Anybody who's casually played this will get nervous whenever we see this. I've done it several times now. It's gotten to the point where I'm confident. Like if I need to make an adjustment before I make the jump. Oh, here's what I mean by adjustment. Okay, we have more limited mobility. So as in like you can't get Limbo to move a little bit more like like precisely. You can't like nudge him forward like you might like in many platformers, just so that you can make more specific jumps. You can't do that when he's tied up like this. However, though, since I've done this several times, I could see just like as he was coming down that hill, that we can just keep on holding up and forward. No need to make an adjustment. What? Hey, we're still ahead. I don't want to jinx it. No. Just auto scrolling, 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 auto scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Like when you're a casual player, it might look like if you stay on the forward most part, you'll cause it to roll, but that's not true. It just rolls all by itself. Okay, up ahead we have a skip. Alright, get up. We got a speed run to do. Let's go. Alright, let's do this. I'll give it one more try and then do it the casual way. Ah! So close! Hopefully you can pick up what I was laying down. Ah, come on. Sometimes the shorter jumps, just like in that instance, are faster, and sometimes the longer ones are faster. That's kind of like one of the reasons why I like speedrunning this. Yeah, and this part, as well as the spider soak part, when you're trying to break free, I keep meaning to look up ways to how you can optimize it. Okay, we have another skip coming up here. Hey, what do you know? First try. Okay. Generally speaking, it's faster to land all the way on top of a platform like I just did instead of the ledge grab. I made specifically sure I climbed up far enough up that rope so that Limbo would land with both his feet on the platform instead of a ledge grab. So this is kind of a little bit of downtime because we're just waiting on Mr. Spider to give us a lift right here. I have my mouse pad right here. Put it under my wrist while I have my fingers on my keyboard. One of my least favorite jumps. One of the few critiques I have of this game is how that log, I just would have drawn it a little differently, because to make the best jump you have to literally jump off of a piece of geometry that you literally can't see. So again, here's another instance of rapid succession jumps that are faster. Rapid success jumps that are faster. Now this part, if you go too fast, you will die from fall damage. It's frustrating. So another lesser experienced runner, they may just take that big huge jump. Like me. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, so as the spider's going into, or spider ball, as I call it, spider ball going into the pit, you can't do it too quickly because Limbo will actually go in with it. So I'm about to turn my back for a second. At least that's what I do since I'm still learning this. There may be a faster way to do it for more experienced runners. So now we're going to get this box down, and there is a way to cause the box to, I need to practice it, cause the box to go straight down into the pit. Need to practice it though. It's all about those small jumps and large jumps. Bleh. Whoa, I didn't know you could do a slide out there. Can't jump through that water because it's too slow. That little pot, or that small or huge pot, all that water back there, if you try to jump through it, it's actually more slow than just walking through it whenever water's deep enough. Okay, now this right here can be a little frustrating only because I'm still learning the physics on this part. Obviously, the goal is to get him into that pit get him into that pit as fast as possible. But you yourself the player have to also get over him, which can slow that corpse down. I've never made that mistake before. Yes, smooth. At least I think that's the smoothest way to do it. Alright, so now this is pretty much downtime because we're just going to be waiting on this last guy to get squashed before we can proceed. One of the reasons I like speedrunning this, not very much downtime. If you rush doing this, you mess it up. Okay, or at least in my personal experience. Come on. This personally, it took me some practice before I stopped messing it up during runs. Okay, so now off to the way right, you can actually see the weight lifting. And so that's how I know when it's all the way to the top. And so the controls, they could be confusing and frustrating because climbing up and jumping is both bound to the up arrow key. So while you're on a rope and you press the up key, it'll climb up. But if you press up and either direction, he'll jump. So both speedrunner and casual, they can both unintentionally jump off when they don't mean to. Here's our first brainworm. There's a way to get this brainworm loose early. Hold up, let me try to do this smooth jump. Make it smooth. Smooth. Just like a silk. Nope. You can... That's way not smooth. You can, Tomb Raider style, jump from one slope to the other. Okay, at this point, this one just practice, but it's okay. Ah, didn't mean to jump right there. Okay, here we go. Okay. If you time that jump precisely, you can get the... whatever those animals are called, to eat the brain slug early. Called Colette Skip, discovered by a guy whose username was Darth Colette. I think that's like C-O-L-E-T-T-E, or maybe it's C-O-L-L-E-T-T-E. Okay, so what I've discovered is when I jump on this thing, and then I jump once while on top of this thing. Oh, then I jump once while on top of this thing. That leaves enough time for me, the whatever you call that thing, to come out. Ooh, baby, it's raining, raining. So obviously, one aspect that many players will see is how much manual jumping you got to do, and yeah, I can kind of understand why many viewers will see that as getting old. I mean, I guess I'm used to it. Whenever you let go of that pipe, that water will continue running off for a little bit. Okay, this part up here could be frustrating for new speedrunners because you have to hold up to climb up this. I don't even know what it is. Moss? It looks like moss. You have to hold up to climb up it. If you hold up and right, you'll jump into that goo and die. So you have to hold just up, not diagonal. I'm not jumping here so that we can push this box. Come to think of it, maybe it'd actually be faster to jump over the box and pull it. As I said, I'm still learning this speedrun. It might be faster to jump over that box and pull it, since we have to climb over it anyways. So, right here is some more downtime. This is the most downtime, the longest point of downtime in the game. Just waiting for this water to rise. And then it's going to spill over and then keep rising. And all we can do is just wait for it to keep rising. Any of y'all ever played Forza Horizon? So that reminded me of when I said that. Oh, come on. Alright. I mean, like, yeah, you might see me boost jumping. Many times I'll press the shift key instead of control. Control is the action key. You might see me boost jumping, but it really doesn't matter right here because we're just simply waiting on this water to rise. And here's another rapid succession jumps, because we're up a slope. As you may have noticed, I haven't been jumping near ladders whenever I'm want to jump forward for the boost, because jumping while you're near a ladder will automatically cause LIMBO to grab onto it. Oh, what was I waiting for? I don't know why I thought I needed to pull that lever again. Okay, so now we're only going to approach this thing whenever the worm is to the rightmost. You can barely tell, but it is indeed waving back and forth. I mean, it's so subtle that many casual players will find a way to pass this part and not even realize like how they were able to pass it. It's because it's just ever so subtly wobbling back and forth. And whenever it's most to the right, then it's safe to grab that box. Alright, so now some more downtime because we're just waiting for water to rise again. I mean, of course, we gotta get to the top of this ladder. But it has to be while we're moving to the right, though. So we gotta run back into this light source. Alright, so now we're going to wait till the water rises to the topmost part of the nail that is second from the top. I'll just get my mouse out. So it's right here. Alright, so we're going to thank those guys for getting rid of that brain worm. I'm sure they have names. Hey, somebody open the game's files and find out what their file name is. Up we go to here. Alright, now let's go to the hotel. Man, maybe I could have made that, actually. Is that too early? Nope. Some more rope shenanigans. Alright, now if you jump on this thing the wrong way, you will die. That lever, if you jump on it the wrong way, you will die. Now, it's actually faster to touch the top part of that L and then keep running. Because if we try to jump from the top of that L, we'll do a ledge grab onto that arrow. And you won't die, but it is just a little slower. At least from what I've gathered. I might be dead wrong about that. But it does seem slower. Alright, let's do some property damage. Alright, and then I'm still learning that part. I want to climb down as the rope is descending, because if you just hold on to it, LIMBO will do an animation in which he gets lifted back up into the air for a second or so, and that's not what we want for to happen. We want to go straight to the ground. As we can see, knocked over that stuff so it doesn't kill us. Small jumps right here. Yeah. And then big jumps the rest of the way. So a whole lot of hopping. Hey, we've made up some time. Yeah, really not much going on for this portion. That's that much different from casual play. A little bit of downtime right here as we're waiting for the box to fall so we can hop the saw. That rhymed. It's a soft rhyme. And then we're still in downtime because we have to wait for the saw to come back. So get rid of this for me, fellas, thank you. So we gotta wait for the saw to come back. Did I jump too early? No, I didn't. Okay. So this platform, really wonky. So wonky that I'm still learning it. Can I make that jump? I did not think I was going to be able to make that jump. As I said, I'm still learning this. So rapid succession jump because we're going up this slope. Ah. We're gonna bring this buddy with us. You know how, like in Portal, they put a whole lot of emphasis on how the players will become friends with the cubes. Companion cubes? Yeah. Well, there's a whole lot of similar cubes in this game. Alright, so so far not that much that's different from casual. That's the first time I've ever done a ledge grab out there. I've done that so many times that I know that rhythm by heart. It's really sucky whenever you don't get that right. Alright, so this ladder right here, see where that bug just went? During another like category, you'd actually run into that tunnel where that bug just went. So right here, we're getting as close as we can to the bug before it starts caring about if we're too close. It's like if we're too close and we move too much, the bug will be scared away. You know, I played this several times before I noticed the bug bumped himself against that. You might have heard a thump just then. Alright, so up here we have a skip that I personally figured out by myself. I doubt I'm the first one to figure this out. But I don't see it mentioned on, you know, the speedrunning wiki. But first thing we gotta do, put that box there, and we're gonna find out why later. In that one specific spot. So up and over. Come on. Up and over. And then bring it back. Alright. Up and over. We're not going to bring this one back because we're going to go up and over again after we press that button. Alright, so you, buddy, are going to go that way. No, you're not done, buddy. You're going to go into there now. Alright, so now you will not fall from die from fall damage if you jump directly off of the top of that ledge if you land on that cube. Like it's in the movable cube. Like if you land on that big square, you die if you jump directly off the top of there. So if you're really good at this, you want to risk it, you can. But as you may have noticed, I climbed down a few rungs. Didn't mean to push it. I climbed down a few rungs. So you may remember how I put that box there earlier. So I can push it through like that. So now for this to work, I have to be standing on the box as it goes over, from what I've gathered, or else it falls off the ledge, and that's not what I want. Nope, stand on the box. There we go. Because Limbo's weight keeps it from falling off the ledge like that. I mean, I think it saves a little bit of time. I think, from what I've gathered. Alright, I have not been able to figure out a way to pull this off with Limbo's weight. I've had to go off the ledge. I've had to go over the cube, is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. Hey, stacked! Okay, it's best when they're stacked like that because Limbo's able to move them slightly faster. Okay, so that cube's staying right there. Okay. I always forget how I eventually have to push this cube, the second cube, off. I get excited about how they're stacked, and then I keep on forgetting that I have to find a way to get that second cube off. I almost messed that up. Alright, difficult part to learn casually and speedrun. I mean, there is no explaining this. You just have to get the feel of it. I keep meaning to find out if fall damage right here... it is possible to make that jump and land all the way down on this platform next to this gear. It is possible, but I don't know offhand if the fall damage kills you. I think it might if you land all the way down here from that chain. And speak of the or not speak of the devil. That's not a good euphemism for this situation. Lo and behold, we're actually in minus time. It's not a much better euphemism. Can we make this cycle? Yeah. Alright, so right here, I've never had a problem with jumping too early. I haven't fallen from that yet. Obvious rapid succession jumps for obvious reasons. And here comes another skip. I think it's called magnet skip. You cannot slide the box all the way to that wall. You can't slide the box all the way to that wall, and it has to be a vertical jump, not diagonal. A vertical jump whenever you come off the box. Or else this will not work. I was barely too slow. Box cannot hit the ledge. The box cannot hit this wall over here, and it has to be a vertical jump whenever you're jumping off the box, not diagonal. Okay, this will work. Okay, now this is, at least in my personal opinion, the most frustrating part for a mouse and keyboard. Or keyboard, I meant. Because you gotta pull this back, and then press the arrow keys in a way so Limbo will jump on top of there, and then press the arrow keys in another way so he'll go back. Alright. That right there, one of my least favorite parts. I don't know if I dislike that worse than the... It's spider silk jump. When you have to jump over that bottomless pit while you're in a cocoon. I could have done that faster. Yeah. What do you know? We're still minus time. So this is just downtime also after you flip that lever, because all we can oh no, I thought we were in a different portion of the game. I make that mistake every time. So, okay, so this isn't downtime. No, this is speedrun. Once we get to this portion of the game that I thought we were talking about, I do think that perhaps you might understand. Oh, you might understand why I mistake these two portions of the game. This part really more not as difficult as it looks. Just simply waiting for that platform, and then we can just simply hold on to this ledge that's right here. And then once it's all the way up, the game will not let. I'm just simply holding down the inputs for him to climb the ledge, and the game will just simply not let me climb the ledge until there's enough room. So all you need to do is just simply hold those inputs until there's room. Ooh, I've never made this jump before. It might not be logically possible, but man, do I like the idea of making that jump. That'd be so epic. I need to rename that split because that's named after the chapter before it, not this split. Am I gonna make this? As I said, arrow keys. Not a fan of how they bound climb up and jump to the same key. I mean, that problem goes away when you play on a controller, because it's just on Xbox the A button to jump and the analog stick for direction when you're on a rope or a ladder. But with a controller, there's certain inputs that you'll need precision for. Alright, so just going through, effectively just going through puzzles casually here. Gonna flip this lever while that ladder's like a quarter of the way over to me from the other side. I think that one was a little later than it should have been. We still made it. Alright, some more downtime. All we gotta do is be sure we go over that saw blade that's coming up. If you do this wrong, you die. He'll get squashed in between the platform and the cart. Okay, I think this is the part that I was talking about earlier. Okay, so this is just downtime. Y'all guys kind of see now why I mistook this part for earlier. Okay, so this is just downtime, waiting for the gravity to shift enough so we can make this jump. Trailer moment. Here comes another game trailer moment right here. Game trailer moment. Wait, because we're just simply waiting on this box. Okay. So now we're back in speedrun mode. Because the downtime is just a matter of being there for whenever this box drops. And then the game... Once you've seen this enough speedruns, you'll see that the game specifically coded that box to land right there in that specific way. So you might see that box do a few funky things. Occasionally here and there. Whenever it wants to adjust itself so that it can be right in the exact spot it needs to. So that you can drop down. And then right here, we're gonna not go too fast into those bullets that are going vertically. Right here, there's a skip that involves manipulating the gravity. And I'll learn it one day. Push this up this way. So gravity's going to go upside down and cause the box to slide over to us. Okay, whenever it releases, we's going. Oh, whenever it releases, we's going to grab it. Up. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, now here I'm going to count 13 taps, and then I'm going to pull the box from over there. While gravity's changing, if a... Hold up. It's too late. You can get the box to fling forward some more, so you don't have to pull it so far. While you're messing with gravity, if a box lands on top of you, it can kill. So like for example, right then, if I'd have pulled it out earlier and then gravity shifted and the box fell on top, it can kill. Not always, but it just simply depends on momentum. So we're going to jump here. Oh! Ooh, almost messed that up, but we're good. There's a recently discovered skip, I don't know how recent, that involves using that box to clip through the ceiling. Come on, baby. We gotta make sure that box doesn't fall down that shaft in front of the elevator, because that's a lot of time. Alright, let's get this buddy over here. I like to make the box hit that ledge, because that's just a little bit more speed. I like to try to make this box come off the side of the elevator. I couldn't get it that time. Let's go, wasting time. Okay, so now earlier you may have seen incline at a 45-degree angle above that other box. That's way, way, way to our left. So we manipulated gravity so we don't have to physically go drag the box all the way over. If you don't do it correctly, the box can land on the ground and then not have any forward momentum, and then no matter how many times you flip gravity around, it just keeps on going up and down vertically because it doesn't have any more forward momentum. Okay, so up here we go. Oh, come on, baby. And it's annoying when that happens. All right. I don't think you die from fall damage right here. Okay. I only recently learned that because I tried to go down the ladder. And as you can imagine, I freaked out and I was worrying. There's a skip up here I'm going to attempt. It saves maybe a second. And it's not really a skip, but it's just a risky, I guess strat, better term. There we go. Didn't jump far enough forward. It's like L-perm stream again. Is that too late? That might have been too late. L-perm, you're rubbing off on me. That might have been too late again. Okay. We have another skip coming right here. It's just the subtle ways that rope wobbles is what you gotta pay attention to. It's really difficult to explain. It's just about feel. Once you've done it enough times. Okay, we have 2 more skips coming. Or 1 more skip, I guess I should say. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait for 8 taps right here. Right there, we wait for 8 taps. Nice! First try. Right here, we wait for 12 taps. 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. One, two, three. And then right here we wait for 10 taps. We wait for 10 taps. 1, 3. What I did wrong is you're just supposed to simply walk off. I jumped. Okay. Just jumping makes all the difference, and in times whenever we hit this glass. We PB'd, y'all guys. It's my... Ugh.